farm, but today it's very snowy. So we are off to check on the goats and make sure we don't have any problems, because we're like 5 days away from kidding season. So we're gonna run out and see how the girls are. And we're gonna see if I can avoid getting covered in snow, because I am still in my gym clothes, not my work clothes yet. Here's some of our girls. All right, I'm gonna actually see about running. Let's see if this doesn't help keep me a little bit warmer. It is so cold, and I don't have my snow boots, which I really should have grabbed. Okay, made it. With just a minor amount of snow on my shoes. Okay, we made it to the big barn, guys. It is very cold, and here are the girls. This pen's looking pretty normal. We've got Chew and Cud. Looking at us funny. Hey. That pen's looking pretty decent. Let's check out this pen and take a look at our ladies, who are getting very, very close. We are just around the corner now. This is the last week. They are supposed to move today to the other barn in preparation for delivering, but I think we're gonna hold that off and do that tomorrow because of the snow. And the roads are still kind of bad, and so we have a lot of people who we were not able to, we took yesterday off, so we're gonna spend a lot of time doing orders today instead of moving the goats, and it's okay, they can handle an extra day. Martha says hi. Good morning, Martha. Hi, sweetie. Here's tea time. Getting her scratches. We're starting to get lots of grunts and groans as we get closer and closer. Hey, I'm trying to walk here. Tea time. Oh, is that your honey? Yeah, struggling to stand up, I know. It's rough. All right. So Zetra looks to have dropped. She's looking low. So that's good to note. We don't have any babies yet, which is good news. We don't want to see babies yet. We still have 5 days until we want to see babies. But yeah, we're getting close. We're getting some cranky girls. We're getting some loud girls. This is good. We're seeing good progress on the parts of all these ladies out here. Mouse is finally alive, worth watching. So yeah, we are just waiting for these girls to have babies. They are about 5 days out from when we can expect to start seeing any. Obviously, that doesn't mean that they will deliver then, because that's never how it works. But we are seeing a lot of signs that girls are getting close. Here's Xandra D. You can maybe see, maybe you can't. She's starting to bag up. So that's a good thing to see from her. We are planning on keeping any of the girls that Xandra D has, but also if she has a buck, we're planning on keeping a buck out of her as well. Zetra is another one that we're planning on keeping a buck out of, as well as all of her daughters. We're going to keep all of Tea Time's daughters, probably Hepra's, Heartland's. Where's Slender? Here's Slender. Slender is the other girl that we would be keeping bucks out of. And there's one more that we would be okay keeping bucks out of. I'm trying to remember who it is. I'm trying to remember who it is. There's one more. Maybe if I lay my eye... Oh, no, I don't think it was Faye or Farley. It's not Faye or Farley. We're going to keep daughters out of Faye and Farley, but... Oh, it's Vignay. Vignay, where are you? Oh, Vignay is hiding over there in the corner. Oh, over there. There's Vignay. That's where she's at. Oh, whoa, why did we get so dark? There we go. Vignay is the other one that we would be keeping kids out of. So other things that I'm seeing and noting today are things that like Zetra dropped, Xandra D is continuing to bag out, Vignay's being a little antisocial. Nothing else is really catching me as abnormal in any way. So just kind of our standard. All right, let's go over and see the puppies real quick, and then I might stop in the other barn as well. But we'll run over, we'll see the puppies. Oh, there's the bucks. Who took? Slept in, grabbed this. Goats are too smart for their own good. We're gonna make sure we get that locked up though, because we do not need to be dealing with that. All right, y'all can watch me struggle through the snow now, and I can show you guys the snow. It's quite difficult to move in and not very fun. Plus, very, very cold. So we'll run over and we'll make it to the baby barn all the way over there and go see the puppies. The dogs blend in quite well in this white snow. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Gross. Just got snow in my shoe. I didn't wear my snow boots because I'm still in my gym clothes. So I'm just in sweatpants and a sweatshirt. So I'm running, if that's what you can call this. Hi, Beckett. Hi, girl. Okay. We made it. Alright. So there's our pile of snow. You can't really see it. Everything's white on white. Whew, that wind is biting. Okay. Alrighty. We'll pop in here for a second. Hi. This is Virtuous. She is one of our does that is milking right now. And then, oh, I can show you guys fabric. Here's Fabric. Say hi. Yeah. So Fabric had, she delivered too early, and none of her 4 that she had in there made it, unfortunately. That was a few days ago. Here's some of the other girls. There's Zilly. She's the other one who is in milk right now. So we're milking 3, Virtuous, Fabric, and Zilly. Here's Jason, the ancient barn cat. He's a milkroom cat at this point because it's cold out. It is very, very cold. All right, let's hop over and see the puppies. There's Percival. Good morning, cuties. Hello. Yes. Can we? Oh. I know. So this is Charlie and Martha. This one here is Charlie. And this is Martha. Good. Good job, guys. So these guys are only with us for another couple, just this week. They go home at the end of this week, which is, it's gonna be sad. I'm gonna miss them, but I'm always happy to see them go to good homes. We can't keep all of them, so we have enough dogs as is. That's right, get him, Martha. So they're out of food this morning because that's how it is every day now. All right, and then out here, we've got Kara. I'm not gonna come outside, sweetie. It's very cold. I know. She's like, but I'll sit for you. And this is Cagney. So that's the 2 that we have out there. But here's these cuties. Alright guys, if you guys don't have any questions or anything, I can go ahead and hop off. But I can answer any questions because I've got a little bit of time. So good morning. So these guys are 8.5 weeks. No, I can't remember. They were born like 2 days before Thanksgiving. So they're like 7, 8, or 8.5 weeks, something like that. I think that I can't remember for the life of me. But they are full-blooded Bernese mountain dogs. They both already have homes. They go home this Saturday. I think, yes, this Saturday. So that's kind of where they're at. They are, they've been working on their manding. So let's see if I can, hey, Martha. So there we go. So manding is where they sit and make eye contact with you. And it's just preparation for them to be able to learn commands. Because if that's their base line that they can go to their new homes with, then it's a really easy place for them to begin training with. So the way we train manding is something called clicker training. And what you do, Martha, stop chewing on that. What you do for manding is you will clicker train them, and when they do the correct behavior, both like if they make eye contact with me right here, they would both be in the correct behavior. So Charlie's in the right behavior right here. Martha. But anyway, when they do the correct behavior, you click the clicker, and then you feed them. And what it does, you give them a treat. And what it does is it teaches them to associate the click with reward. And what it will do is it will actually get to the point where that click will then release endorphins. And so the click in and of itself gives them an actual reward. And so that's how clicker training works. And so you'll start off with just every time they sit, or every time, well, typically you do eye contact. Anytime they make eye contact with you, you'll click and give them a treat. And then after like a week of that, then you'll make it so that they have to like hold your eye contact. So like this, where she's just sitting there, giving me my eye contact. It can be for a few seconds, and then you would click her and give her a treat. And when I say click, it's just like a click button, just to have an audible sound that gives them that endorphin release. And then you just kind of keep working up on that until you get to the point that they are able to, when they want something, their go-to reaction is to sit and look at you. Once it overcomes, obviously you saw when I first walked in, they were kind of crazy and excited and just wanted to, be loved. And now they've calmed down. You'll see a lot more manding. You'll see she's just going to sit here and wait for me to give her what she wants, and kind of ask for it in a polite way with the manding. So that's manding. And then Mrs. Daff says, it's been a long while since I last saw a live. Do you still live stream the goat births? Our plan is to live stream the births this year. We will be doing that here on YouTube, mainly because Facebook has a few rules and stuff that make it just easier to do on YouTube. So yes, these are Bernese mountain dogs, and they are very pretty little fellows. So one's a girl, one's a boy. This is Charlie, and this is Martha, and they were born just before Thanksgiving. They are already both spoken for. They go to their new homes on Saturday. If you are interested in Bernese mountain dogs, you can email us, and we can add you to our email list so that if we ever have another litter, we can send out an email to the people who are interested so that they know we have puppies that are available. We are in southern Indiana, right by Louisville, about a half hour north of Louisville, Kentucky. So yeah, these guys are pretty stinking cute. And I'm certainly going to miss them when they go home this weekend. But starting this weekend, we're going to have baby goats being born. So my time will be very well spent on other things. And so while I will miss these guys, I will have new, fluffy, little animals to be busy with. Yes, they really are marked quite nicely. So their mother, Kara, who is out here, has a nice wide white band, and then their father, Castle, who is, that's not him, but that's another one of our Bernese. But Castle is out here somewhere too. He has much larger white on his paws, which these guys seem to get as well. So we've got quite a bit of white on them, which is nice in my opinion. So yeah, so this is manding like I was talking about. They're doing a really good job with it right now. So there's quite a few studies that show that making eye contact with a dog, it relieves stress in both the human and the dog. And so that's one of the main reasons that we start off with, big yawn. We start off with eye contact as the base for our training, or the base for our manding. It also allows, I did a lot of manding with Kara. I'll show you. Come here, Kara. I'll show you, sit, lay down, roll over. Good girl. Lay down, wait, no. Lay down, wait. So, Kara's very excited to see me, in case you hadn't picked up on that. Hi, I know, she just wants snuggles. She just wants to say hi. But anyway, the manding allows for a lot of eye signals, so that she can see, and she doesn't have to. Kara, no. She doesn't have to necessarily have an auditory command. It can just be a visual command as well. Kara. Good girl. Good girl. So, I can have her lay down and roll over without really having to say anything. Just using hand signals, because she's typically looking for those after learning to begin with eye contact. Okay, yes, they are very high energy, specifically in the morning, specifically on snowy, cold days. They get a lot of energy. In the summer, they tend to be a lot more lethargic, and they have to get rid of that initial excitement, and then they'll calm down a bit, and just kind of be good to just sit with you. She's also our most excitable Bernese. The other ones tend to be a little bit more chill. All right. How old is Cagney and Castle now? I remember when you first got them. I believe they are 7 years old, Cagney and Castle. What do they cost ballpark? Bernese costs about $2,000, I think. $1,500 to $2,500, I think. And high energy, yes, very high energy. Alfonso, good morning. Hi. Do you want to show people some tricks? Lay down. I did not say to roll over. You ready? Crawl. It's not a good camera, is it? We can't see you do it. What else do you know? Come here. Kara. Sit. Spin. Good girl. Through. Lay down. Sit. No, 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 no. You always want to roll over. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Lay down. Sit. Kara. Sit. Good girl. Lay down. Lay down. Sit. Kara. Sit. Good girl. Lay down. Sit. Good girl. That's what I wanted. Good job. All right, how is the Jonas family doing with all this cold weather? Half of the Jonas family is doing great. The other half is doing even better because they are on vacation away from the cold weather. So the half of us that stayed here to take care of the farm and everything are doing fantastic. We're not having any issues. We made it through the weekend with no problems, and now we're into the week, and things are still running smoothly. So definitely what we want to see, and glad of it. You gonna shake? Good girl. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Spin. No, no, that's roll over. Sit. Spin. All the way. Spin. You know better. Good girl. All right. How about here? Sit. Lay down. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Lay down. Roll over. Good girl. She likes to roll over a lot. Lay down. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Through. Good girl. I know. Yes. All the attention. All the attention. Oh, you tried to knock the camera out. Such a good girl. Can you go around? Good girl. Can you go the other way? Good girl. Good girl. Lay down. Roll over. Yeah. Shake. Hey, no, I said shake. There we go. All right, let's try this one. I don't have my treats with me, so we'll see if she does it. Come here. Sit. Stay. Stay. Come here. Good girl. I think that was the hardest thing to train, was to get her to stay and not come across the room with me. She just kind of wants to stay by my side the whole time, walk with me and not have to stay. So that one was a long time to train her. All right, come on, outside, Karen. Good girl. So that's Kara the mom, and we've got a nice sunrise beginning to happen. So, oh, there's Castle the dad. I'm not going out there to show you any closer. He's in through a few different fences, but that's Castle the dad. Alright guys, well, I am going to go ahead and sign off because I have got to go pick up Ashton because we're only driving the one vehicle because of all the snow. So I took it to work out this morning, and then after my workout, I always make sure to stop in here and check on the goats first thing so that we don't have any unexpected kids born while I'm not here. Well, we're gone over the night. So I might have to start checking earlier before I work out once we're actually in kidding season. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and stay warm, stay safe, and I will see you guys for lives when we start. Well, we'll see tomorrow for another live, but once we start having kids, we'll start to see each other all the time. All right, thanks guys. Bye.